Hey guys, in this video we're going to be checking out another best gaming monitor, which is the Acer Predator XB271HU. We will see how it stacks up against similar and newer gaming displays in terms of image quality, performance, design, and value for the price. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description down below. Okay, so let's get started with the video. The Acer XB271HU offers a 350 nit peak brightness, a 1000:1 static contrast ratio, a 4 ms response time speed, and 10-bit dithered color support with 100% sRGB color gamut covered. It has Optronics AHVA IPS panel technology. Alas, the monitor isn't factory calibrated, so for the best Acer Predator calibration settings, you will have to fiddle with the color adjustments yourself. Advanced 6-axis and RGB color settings are available in the OSD menu. Many find 27 inches screen size and 1440 pixel resolution to be the ideal combination for gaming. The monitor isn't too big nor too small, while the resolution provides just the perfect pixel density. Keep in mind that the bandwidth required to run 1440 pixel at 144 Hz is almost double than its for 1080p at 144 Hz. So, you will need at least the GTX 1070 for low, minimum settings, at 1440p, 144 Hz depending on the game. Let's talk about performance. The main complaint you may see about this 27 inches monitor is its IPS glow and backlight bleeding. These two similar but different monitor defects show as excessive light leaking around the corners or edges of the screen. We didn't see any prominent backlight bleeding nor any dead pixels on our unit. IPS glow, on the other hand, is expected from IPS panels. If you max out the brightness on your screen, and dim all the lights in your room, the glow that appears on the screen is supposed to happen. And you should either reduce the screen brightness or let some light in your room. Moving on, the Acer Predator input lag performance is top-notch with less than 5 milliseconds of delay. The response time is also impressively fast, as it effectively removes almost all ghosting and motion blur in fast-paced games. Now, the response time isn't as fast as that of TN panel displays with 1 millisecond. The contrast is not as high as it's on VA panel monitors. But these panels have their own drawbacks. So, you won't have as quick pixel transition as TN gaming monitors. But it will be more than fast enough, even without the ULMB. Moreover, black colors won't be as black as on VA displays. But then again, you won't get the awful motion blur you get on VA monitors. Moving on, NVIDIA G-Sync and ULMB. Equipped with NVIDIA's G-Sync technology, the Acer Predator monitor enables a variable refresh rate. When connected to a compatible GeForce GTX card, 650T or newer, this will allow the display to change its refresh rate dynamically and in synchronization with the GPU, which will eliminate screen tearing and stuttering for good. Moreover, it won't introduce as much input lag as VSync does. In fact, the Acer Predator input lag is just 1 millisecond higher with G-Sync enabled. Alternatively, you can use ultra-low motion blur, which via backlight strobing completely eliminates motion blur and ghosting of moving objects in video games. ULMB cannot be active at the same time as G-Sync, as it can only work at fixed refresh rates of 85 Hz, 100 Hz, or 120 Hz. When ULMB is enabled, the screen becomes a bit dimmer without the ability to increase its brightness. And input lag gets increased a bit to approximately 10 milliseconds, which is still imperceptible. You can use the Acer XB271HU with an AMD card as well. But you won't be able to benefit from variable refresh rate nor ULMB. In case you have an AMD card, get a 27 inches 1440 pixel 144 Hz IPS monitor with FreeSync instead. So you don't pay a premium for G-Sync for no purpose. Let's talk about the features. The XB271HU offers additional gaming features including Dark Boost, which you can use to alter the gamma curvature and increase visibility in dark parts of video games. The screen is flicker-free unless ULMB is enabled. And there's an integrated low blue light filter which prevents eye strain and fatigue. Finally, you will find the overdrive settings with off, normal, and extreme modes. We suggest using either off or normal, as extreme introduces pixel overshoot or inverse ghosting. Moving on, design and connectivity. The design won't appeal to everybody due to gamer-inspired aesthetics. It's a tad bulky looking at it from the side, but at least the bezels are very thin at the top and at the bottom of the monitor. So it's a great choice for multi-monitor setups. Ergonomic abilities include -5 degrees, 20 degrees tilt, plus 30 degrees swivel, 90 degrees pivot, and up to 150 mm height adjustment. There are also 100 by 100 mm holes for VESA mounting. For 1440p at 165Hz and G-Sync, you will need to use the DisplayPort input. There's an extra HDMI port which maxes out at 2560 by 1440 at 60 Hz. There's also a headphones jack, a quad USB 3.0 hub, 2 ports at the side, and 2x2 WDTS built-in speakers. It's time to conclusion. The Acer XB271HU was one of the best gaming monitors available back in the day. Nowadays, you can find equally good or even better alternatives for less money, such as the LG 27GL850.